Dragon Source, sexiest man alive, alien slayer, demon slayer, superhero, and we're live on New Earth. Let's go. This video is about the entire world is full of shit. The entire world is full of shit. Everybody. Like that's the conclusion that I've come to is everybody is pretty much full of shit. I mean, there are a few genuine people out there. There are a few genuine spiritual leaders, YouTubers I've seen that like, all right, I think they're really genuine. I think they're really about it. I think they know their stuff. I could name names. I could. Lalita Caroli, Howdy Mikowski, Benedictine the Truth, Ron Amatron, to drop a few names. I think these guys are pretty genuine, but I would say 99% of the internet is just people trying desperately hard to convince not only other people but themselves that they are something that on some level they know they can never be. It's just a whole bunch of mimicking. There's one archetype, there's one person at the top of the food chain of the intellectual property pyramid, okay? And then everyone else tries to copy them. And then the higher up you are is like kind of like the more unique or more of your own source orb energy that you have in this department. And most people are just copying a copy of a copy of a copy. That's what the whole matrix is a copy of a copy of a copy of a copy. And every time it gets copied again, it loses a little bit of the original divine spark, okay? I seen an ad last night. It was Tony Robbins. He's like got his big chin like, or like he was about to deliver some epic speech or some shit in an ad, like, or whatever his pose. I don't even remember, but basically, make sure he has got his watch on and all that shit. It's like, do people really buy this shit? Like, people will really pay other people just to motivate or inspire them to do something, to help them through some obstacle or barrier. It's just him playing a role. It's a business at the end of the day. Like, YouTube is a business. Every goddamn thing is a business. You know why humans have disappointed me so much in life? Because everything comes down to fucking money at the end of the day. Literally everything. Relationships fail over it. Marriages fail over it. Girl might, feel slighted if the man doesn't pay for the movie tickets or in the dinner. It's like, literally, humans worship money, basically is what I'm trying to say. The God of this reality, forget every religion. The God of this reality is money. That's what we worship, okay? That's what we worship, is money. We structure our whole lives, our whole schedules around how to obtain money. Literally everything comes down to money. Everything is a business. We'll play whatever role, act whatever part we have to for freaking money. We like people if they bring good money, good energy. We don't like people, we push them away. If they're a liability, if we have to expend more energy on them than not. You know why? Because everything comes down to money and energy and time. Time is money, is energy. It's all the same shit in this time-based matrix reality. We only have a limited amount of energy, time every day. Every day. We're trying to maximize that. If someone's not helping us do that, we're going to push them away. There's no love. Like, I don't see love. I don't see it. I see a bunch of people fucking faking it for money and views and clout. But at the end of the day, it's all a business. Like, even the people who are the professional healers will charge you a fucking arm and a leg for their services. Like, and even if they have a good heart and they don't even want to charge, they almost have to just to justify the time they're putting into it because they have bills too. What are we going to do? Just live in a forest off the farmland somewhere? No. We've been domesticated like cattle and dogs. We don't even know how to survive without Big Brother at this point. We're fucked. We're fucked. All we know is how to deceive people for a goddamn dollar. That's all we know how to do. And if you try to go sovereign in this system, then you can't even get a job. If you try to say, no, I don't consent to being under Big Brother, well, then you're going to get attacked on not only a physical level, but a spiritual one. You're going to get attacked. They have directed energy weapons. I probably already said too much, but fuck it. I mean, it's not like they're going to promote this video anyway. Doesn't matter what I say. Doesn't matter how much golden gems and truth I deliver for the internet. It doesn't matter. They're not going to promote me. That's obvious. They're not going to promote me, bro. Sis, they're not going to promote me. They're not. And you know, the sad part is, even if they did promote me, only a very, very small, minute fraction of people would actually apply anything I'm telling them to change their life. That's just the reality of it. Most people just want to be entertained or to feel like not alone mentally. So they watch YouTubers, like spiritual YouTubers, like, let me get a little inspiration, maybe some ideas, a little courage, feel less alone with my thoughts. That's what it comes down to. People just want to feel less alone with their thoughts, their heavy, intrusive thoughts all day. That's what they want. That's what people want. They want to feel less alone with their heavy, intrusive thoughts. They don't want to actually put in the work to change, to apply anything I'm telling them. They don't actually want to go to the creationlightship.com website, do their emotional clearing, mental clearing, spirit barcode removal. They don't give a fuck about no kind of ascension. They don't give a fuck about all the alien parasites and clone bodies on parallel timelines they have. None of that shit. You know why? Because we've been so fucking dumbed down genetically. All these implants on our DNA, all this shit in our DNA, because we've been constructed to be a slave race. That's the truth of this shit. We've been constructed to be a slave race where we are comfortable just taking orders from goddamn Big Brother all day. This is slave genetics. Even though my spirit is like waking up and powerful and resonating with truth, I'm still in a slave genetics body. I can't just click my fucking fingers and heal the many chronic pains that I have. You know, I can't just flick my fingers and like, oh shit, okay, I'm magically better. Okay, boom, upgrade my DNA. Boom, now I can run 25 miles an hour. Like, this body has limitations no matter what level my spirit gets to. And then, not only that, if you actually are awakening, the whole matrix will fucking target you. It'll deliberately put people to say key things and throw key energies at you when you're doing X, Y, and Z at pivotal moments to make you doubt yourself. And then not only that, it's going to gaslight you to make you think that that's not what's happening. It's going to gaslight you to make you think like you're crazy for thinking that you're being attacked on a quantum level. It's going to make you doubt yourself and think that you're fucking crazy while it's attacking you. So it's going to double torture you. It's going to get you on the front end and it's going to get you on the back end. And not only that, there's not going to actually be anyone to relate to you, to actually like fucking be there for you, unless you're lucky. I mean, you could get lucky and have like a ride or die soulmate type of connection. But again, if you have someone like that, the Matrix is going to try to fuck over that relationship, probably by using things like money or some kind of block. No matter what you do, this life's going to fuck you. And while it's fucking you, it's going to try to make you feel like you're crazy for questioning it, that it's trying to fuck you. And then you're going to get all these motherfucking love and light type people on the internet like, oh, that's not what's happening. It's on you. You got to reprogram your subconscious mind. You got to shift the energy, baby. You got to, you got to do this alchemy. You got to do that. And there's some truth in what they're saying. Reprogram your perspective for more optimal manifestation. Sure. Yeah, you can control it a little bit, but mostly you can't control this shit no matter what you do. Like, that they don't want to tell you that because it's not good for their brands. Like, no matter what you do, you really don't have that much power over your life. You know, all you can do is show up and do your best every day, which is usually enough to get by, but not that much more than that. You know? And then the Matrix will force us to sell our souls doing some shit that we don't want to do for most of the day, every day, just to continue our existence. Never mind trying to follow your dreams. And then we all want the same thing pretty much. Well, not everyone, but most people want one of a few things: fame, money, or just to be left the fuck alone with some land somewhere, you know? One of those three. You know? And we're all competing for scraps. It's basically, all I see is fucking low-level, tiny spirit dick peasants bickering with each other over crumbs. That's goyim. That's how the elite look at us. Like, we're just peasants bickering with each other over crumbs. Well, you guys are all fucked. All of you. You're all fucked. You don't understand. You're not gonna ascend. Okay, all you gotta do is go to creationlightship.com and do your spirit barcode remove. That's it. That's it. You can go home if you do that. You can literally do that, blow your brains out, and you're fine. You're not going to suffer for eternity like everyone else. Well, I don't believe that, Dragon. I can't believe that. That doesn't match my belief system. Right, because you have slave DNA, implants in your DNA, things controlling your mind, entities in your body. You don't even have control over your goddamn life or your body or nothing. But you think you do, though. You think you do. You don't. If you can't control your mind, what can you even control? Nothing. You think you're not under mind control. You think your life is yours. No. All you have is all the programs, everything in this world is dumped on you since a baby. That's all you have. I'm saying fuck all of it. Let's wipe the entire slate. Wipe it. Wipe everything. Wipe it. That's what we have to do. You know, in source energy, there is no time. It's timeless. All it is right now. There is no personal history. You can't be suffering the rest of your life with some chronic painful condition. Pain doesn't exist in source energy. We are in a fallen reality, in a fallen slave body. This is slave genetics. We were built, this body was built to be a slave. The only thing that's real is your divine spark in you, your spirit. That's hyper infinity. That's the only thing that's real and timeless. Most of you, your spirit's not even 20% in your body because of all the dramas and traumas in your life. You have to get your spirit in your body. Okay, Creation Lightship will actually help you. All these earth-based healers can't do it. They can't fucking do it. You know why? Because I told you, this reality is so freaking dense, and the genetics of your body was designed to be a slave. You can't do it on your own, unfortunately. You can't get there on your own. You need their help. And I wish I could say like, nah, all you got to do is believe in yourself and it's enough. But it isn't. It's not enough. It's not enough. It's not enough. And this message will never be promoted because it goes against fucking everything everyone else is saying. So not only am I fighting what everyone else has to say in my life, not only am I fighting the pain in my body every day, not only am I fighting loneliness, depression, not only am I fighting all the customers every single day that I'm trying to rip $1 off of at my job, I'm fighting my own mind and all the doubts and everything in there. And I keep fighting every day. Every day. Every day. I show up and I fight some more. I drag myself out of bed and make my coffee every freaking morning to fight another goddamn day. Even if nobody appreciates it. Even if all I have is people hating or bitching at me. It's always, oh, you didn't do this, you didn't do that. You didn't satisfy my demands. You didn't fit in this little box this way. There's no love. There's no love in that. I don't see love here. And then when you do have love with a significant other, it's always going to be some shit that fucks it up every time. Every time. It's